Hi there, welcome to my channel Aqua Luna 73. This is going to be a divine male and divine female reading for earth signs Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus. Firstly, I want to apologize. I sincerely apologize. I know there's a huge gap in between my readings. Like I said in my previous readings, I also have my own small business. So I have to divide my attention between that, being a mom, and here on this channel. And I also want to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel, who forward my stuff, who views it and who likes it. I really appreciate your support, and I also know that you understand why I'm doing this. Okay, so let's just start the reading. I'm going to use the Karma Music Tarot deck, and then I'm going to use the Land Sky Oracle, and then also what else is there? I also have a animal totem book here, and if there's an animal that's going to pop up in the oracle card, I'm going to look at the meaning of the spiritual meaning of that specific animal. Okay, universe, what do you want to allow to come through for earth signs Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus today? What messages and lessons do you have for the divine male, divine female earth signs Capricorn, Virgo and Taurus? Okay, universe, what messages and lessons do you have for him today? Okay, I'm going to take, no wait, I'm going to take this one. Okay, this is the first card that just popped up for you. Okay, second card, what messages and lessons do you have for Virgo, Taurus and Capricorn? Messages and lessons. Okay, I apologize in the background for the noise. It's my daughter. She's fighting with the dishes. She's cleaning the dishes. We don't like to use a dishwasher because it doesn't clean the way that we want it to. So, sometimes we do the dishes by hand and sometimes we pop it into the dishwasher. Anyway, let's just like I said, I apologize. She's making a lot of noise now. Grandmaster card is at the bottom of the deck. Grandmaster card, and it's the number 5 card in the major arcana, which means it's the Hierophant card. Okay, universe, what do you want Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo divine females to know today? What lessons and messages do you have for them? Lessons and messages for Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus today. Lessons and messages for the divine male and the divine female. Okay, I'm going to take that card because it wanted to fall out anyway, so I'm going to take it. It says here, bellows breath, Bhastrika Pranayama, bellows breath. I'm going to look at what the card means. I don't know exactly what this type of bird this is. Let's just go see what it means. Number 24. It's a crane. Okay, we're going to look up the meaning of the crane now. This crane expands and contracts its wings swiftly to take flight. It's like the movement of your ribs with each full intense breath. It helps shift vital energy to every part of your body. Bhastrika Pranayama is the most intense of pranayamas. It is best in the morning because it is energizing breath. As with all pranayama, come back to your natural breath if you feel lightheaded. Refrain from this breath if you are pregnant or have blood pressure issues. Okay. Could be speaking to someone that might be feeling lethargic or tired, possibly. Lethargic and tired. Okay, let's just see what the crane means. Okay, I'm just going to have a look here in the book. Just give me a few minutes. It's according to alphabetical order, so I have to see. Okay, yeah, it is. Crane, longevity and focus. Crane gives the gift of focus. Crane shows you that sometimes you need to focus on one thing instead of trying to do several projects at the same time. With the help of Crane, you can tap into your creativity through focus. Great writers and painters focus only on the book they are writing or the painting they are creating at that moment. Crane also gives you the gift of balance, and it teaches you how to balance work and play, job and family. Be sure to call on Crane when you feel out of balance or if you are being pulled into many directions. So I might be talking to someone, like I said, it could be someone that's lethargic and tired. This is what I said earlier. And the reason why is this person could be juggling too many things. Possibly she's just apologized for making a noise, my daughter. So it's like someone that's lethargic, someone that's tired, somebody that's trying to multitask or do many things all at once. And possibly because this person is trying to focus on too many things at once, there are certain things that are going to be neglected. Okay, that is when we focus on too many tasks. We never give. It almost makes me think of. I can remember back then when I used to work. I used to work in a training environment. Okay, so we used to have a workshop where we told people that it's important for someone to learn a skill, because a skill is something that you learn and you concentrate only on that specific thing, which at the end of the day makes you someone that's going to be an expert in a specific area. And it has its pros and cons to be like that. The pros of this specific thing is if you concentrate on one thing, you will become an expert at it and better than anyone else possibly in that specific area. The cons is you only concentrate on one thing and you don't necessarily know how to handle other stuff. Okay. So there are certain aspects that this is almost where the balance lies. I don't know who I'm talking to. Okay. The Grandmaster card is at the bottom of the deck. I just want to close my animal totem book quickly. The Grandmaster is a Hierophant card. Okay. The Grandmaster speaks of traditions, of conventionality, of societal expectations, of conforming. I don't know who I'm talking to, but these divine females and divine males that I'm talking to could have the societal ingrained, almost like an ingrained idea or ideal inside of themselves that if they are not capable of doing a lot of things, I don't know. I might be talking to people that think that it's, or they have this like a sword. It comes across as someone that's having a sword over their head. Okay. And the sword that they have over their head is this ingrained societal conformed belief or conventional belief that or it could be something that they put on themselves as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be some societal conformed idea. It could just be them pressuring themselves because they have the set of beliefs that there are certain behaviors attached to what a woman is or what a man is or what their role is. Okay? This could be who I'm talking to, divine males and divine females who could be struggling with the idea or this conformed idea as to what the role of a man is or what the role of a woman is. It doesn't necessarily mean they live in or they feel forced. It could just be something that they were brought up to believe, basically. And it's almost like this person, if they don't fulfill the specific role, it's like they have this sword, they put this sword over their heads themselves. It's like if they don't fulfill the specific role, they're going to feel inadequate or something to that effect. Okay, you start off the reading with the Hermit card. Hermit card is the number 9 in the major tarot. You start off the reading, according to me, starting off with the Hermit is a good thing because it speaks of someone that did a lot of introspection. And because of this introspection, this person realized a lot of things and gained a lot of clarity regarding their own personal truth and what was important to them, because it also speaks of spiritual illumination. Okay, the Hermit card also speaks of spiritual illumination, seeing that the person goes within to do internal work with the Hermit card. Okay, so this person that or divine males or divine females that I'm talking to, they had this idea, this specific idea as to what the beliefs are or how society expected them to be, basically. Okay, but it's almost like you already realize this, because this is what you start off with Hermit card. This is the next card, is the 8 of Coins. This journey that this person went on, this internal journey with the Hermit card that they went on. With the 8 of Coins, it's almost like this person discovered things. It's almost like this person had a lot of self-doubt also in themselves and in their abilities. And with this 8 of Coins, this person discovered it inside of themselves with this going inside Hermit card. It's looking to me like I'm really talking to a divine male and divine female journey, people that already is in the journey of or on their way to a enlightened journey, if I can put it that way. Your next card is the Lilith card. It's the number 3 card in the major arcana, and it's the Empress. With the Lilith card today, it's like with this realization you had with the Hermit card and with the 8 of Coins, you obviously stepped into this position where you became empowered, Lilith also speaks of wisdom, going through experiences, and utilizing these experiences to create a new reality for yourself. And this is exactly what you did with the Lilith card. It's almost like you recreated yourself with this knowledge that you gained of yourself internally. It's like you recreated yourself with the Lilith card. But this recreation that you did, it doesn't, when people look at the Lilith card, they automatically assume a rebellious woman, a woman that's loose, a woman that's, but it's not like that. It's almost like somebody that's just gained or understood what their own worth was. Okay, it's like somebody discovering their own worth. This is exactly what happened here with the Lilith card. This person discovered their worth. Because they, with the Grandmaster card, it's almost like they, and the Hermit and the Eight of Coins, it's like they discovered their worth, and they said to themselves, okay, I don't need to prove myself to anyone. With the Lilith card, I don't need to prove myself. I don't need to prove my worth to anyone. I don't need to prove anything to anyone. The only person that I need to prove myself to is myself. Okay, this is what this person discovered. It's almost like this person, they loved to please other people. Okay, it comes across as someone that was a people pleaser. They loved to please other people, to make sure that these people had everything. But possibly in the process of doing this, they gave too or overextended themselves too much. Okay, and this person needed to go through this. It might have been a disappointment also that led you to this. Something that led you to believe that you should never invest too much in other people. You should be the first one you invest in. Okay. And then afterwards, it's almost like you cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to fill your own cup first. The Chariot card is the next card after the Lilith card. With the Chariot card today, the Chariot card usually speaks of someone that's on a journey, and it's a new beginning. It's someone that's, it doesn't necessarily mean this person. With the Chariot card today, it's not indecisiveness or this person doesn't know where they want to go. Okay, because there's a balance of transformation also. It's almost like this internal realization that this person had made them, placed them in the Chariot position where they're open to transformation, they're open to learn, they're open to new experiences, but they're not necessarily choosing a specific path. It's almost like it's almost like someone that's just allowing life to guide them gently, basically, with the Chariot card today. It's like someone that's allowing life to guide them gently, okay? And just to allow life to flow, basically, because this is what's coming through with the Ace of Cups today as well. It's just like someone that allows life to flow. In other words, someone that decides, okay, I'm not going to take on other people's turmoil. I'm not going to take on other people's drama. I'm going to concentrate on myself because I understand the value of what it is to invest in myself first and foremost. The next card is the Juggler card. It's the number 1 in the Major Arcana. You got a lot of Major Arcanas. Oh my gosh, it's the Grandmaster, Hermit, the Juggler, the World card, the Lilith, the Chariot. Which means this person obviously covered a lot of track. There's these individuals that I'm talking to covered a lot of track personally, working on themselves, okay? The Juggler is the next card. Like I said, it's the number 1 card. And it's the Magician card. This person's focus is totally on themselves, which in the end also, it's almost like this person rediscovered with the Juggler card. It's like this person rediscovered something inside of themselves. I don't know, you know what's coming through? It's almost like this person rediscovered a type of magic inside themselves. However you want to interpret that. I'm not talking about magic like, the magic you get on shows or whatever magic. It's like an internal, with a Juggler card, it's like an internal knowing, an internal understanding, an internal beauty, if I can put it that way, and realization, where this person started to realize, you know what, I don't need the validation of others. I only need to validate myself with the musicians. And this led them to the world card position, the world. It's almost like this person learned a major, major lesson with the world card also. This person learned a major lesson with the world card, because the world card also speaks of, and the Ace of Cups also, there's a lot of, yeah, with this also, it's like a cycle that ended for this person. There's a cycle, a major cycle that ended for this person with this lessons and this realization that they had. The next card is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords speaks, it says entre libre, in that own risk. It speaks of conflict, but it doesn't come across today as someone that has a nonchalant attitude. It doesn't come across as someone that doesn't care. It does come across today as someone that's created almost a boundary. It comes across as someone that's also, it comes across as a boundary that this person created, and it also comes across as a boundary in the form of, don't overstep this. If you overstep this boundary, I'm going to make it very clear that I'm not happy about something, okay? This is what the entre libre means. It means this person finally, like I said, it's almost like this person discovered a self-worth. This person discovered something, and this person made firm boundaries with this Five of Swords today. The Knight of Wands is the next card. This fierceness, it comes across as fierceness with the Five of Swords and the Knight of Wands. It comes across as fierceness, but not fierceness in a bad way. Just someone that's very adamant. Okay, somebody that's adamant. Okay, this is mine. This is what I want. If you don't agree with it, fine, just move along. Something to that effect, okay? Three of Cups is the last card. The Three of Cups today. Three of Cups speaks of friendship and celebrations and circles of support. It's like this person, I finally understood the value of the people around them, but not in the sense of what these people could contribute into their life, but the relationships that they had. They started nurturing relationships. They started nurturing and their own, it's almost like this person with the Three of Cups, this person started nurturing, it comes across as this person started nurturing the inner child with inside and themselves, and because of this they automatically attracted the most nurturing relationships to them. Okay, this is exactly what the Three of Cups represents today, because it speaks of friendships, it speaks of celebrations and circle of support and harmony and beauty and just intimate relationships. This is what it's speaking about, okay? it's almost like this person started, I wouldn't say this person didn't value it before they did. It's just with the Three of Cups, it comes across as, it's almost like this experiences or whatever they had made them realize and value things that much more with the Three of Cups. Okay, anything, it could be anything. I'm going to make an example. For instance, uh, I cannot think of a better thing. Okay, this is just what's popping into my head. The movie Avatar. Okay, there was this specific scene. This soldier was, he couldn't walk, and when they placed him in the Avatar body, the first thing that he did is to got out of his wheelchair, because he realized now as the Avatar he could walk, and he was walking on the soil. Excuse me, and that moment of that movie was something that I rewatched so many times, because it was so profound to me, because he didn't know what soil felt like between his toes. And we have the tendency to take for granted so many things every single day, and we don't take note of the small things that we can be grateful for that other people don't have. Okay, and I know it sounds a cliche, but sometimes we constantly need to be reminded of how grateful we need to be for what we have, even though we may not have a lot sometimes. Okay, so this is just an example. Okay, so this is exactly what happened here. It's like this person realized this and valued things and valued people and situations, etc. more. Anyway, I hope this reading was helpful, and I hope it didn't cut off. Uh, I don't know what else to tell you. This is beautiful, by the way. This is lovely. Anyway, thank you for watching, and please take care. Bye.